Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good time zone. Wherever you are, hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome into today's stream. As you can see, we're still trapped in the mines, in Shadow Madness, but hopefully we'll get out of there today and we're going to continue the story. I can say as soon as we get out of the mines in this game, it goes a lot faster. We're actually over, I think we're over halfway through the game, but welcome in, Mr. Watts, Crimson, welcome in, Bum Rush. Hope everybody's doing well today. It's Friday, so hopefully most of you are getting ready to be in your weekends, if not already in your weekend. I don't really get a weekend anymore, but I don't have to go into work real early in the morning, so that's nice. There's a plus. But I do have work today, so that's fine. I get to relax and wake up, play a game, and then go to work. Thank you for the wonderful emotes. Boop. Boop. Oh, that's a fun boop. That is a unique boop. What am I? There we go. Alright. Sometimes I open up stuff in OBS. It's like, no, I want to close that. Alright. We got Stream Raiders going too. Let me get over there. This dreadful mines. I forgot. I meant to save on the other side. Normally I save it in the town on the other team. They've got better music. I forgot to do that. Sorry, it's kind of fitting for where we're at in Stream Raiders. It's a very... Well, it's a dungeon. It even says dungeon. Oh, and Stream Raider Dungeons activated. So, if you need keys, there should be a lot of streamers doing dungeons. I'd like to do dungeons, but I have a feeling while I'm playing this game, I'd forget to check it. Because it's like every 5 minutes. So, I'll probably run a few of these today. If we can get out of the dungeons, I might run some it's funny, if we get out of the dungeon, I'll run Stream Raider Dungeons. But for right now, we've got this little battle plan. I'll put a Lancer down. Because there's a lot of bats coming at us. I get to try out the Lancer. A lot of flyers, right? Oh, never mind. Oh, wait. Ground and air? Yeah, they're flying. I wasn't sure if the game classed them as flying, but it does. Okay. They'll work. They'll work. I agreed to play Dead by Daylight later with friends, so I'm on Xbox installing the game. Well, good luck with it. I'm not a big fan of that game myself. I can't watch it. But I hope you have fun with your friend. It's always fun to play games with your friends. Let's see, what were we doing? I know that we were in the dungeon. I remember we had to go back, right, to the hill point. I don't remember what we were doing at the hill. I know it was because we couldn't heal further on, or did I have to go further back? Now there's the case. I've got to remember if it was. I think we just stopped there because of the other. What do you call it? I'm trying to think. So we have the keys, right? I think we have all the keys. Let me check. Pretty sure we have all the keys. Yes. Okay, so I have the gold, the silver, the bronze. I need to figure out where this boss is. And then we get it's called a Hexite key. And once we have the Hexite key, then we can do the final boss and finally leave this dreadful place. Hello, MacBook, how you doing? Hope you had a good night. How's your day going so far? Tell me all about it. Are you at work? I'll be stuck at work for most of the day, sadly. As soon as I get off of here, I've got to have some lunch, and then I get off to work, and I'll be there for most of the day. I got to go to, it's a different place that I've got to go to. I got to train some people, and then a couple other things we got to take care of because of the trucks being off. But yes, so we do have all the keys. I just need to figure out where the next step is, because I don't remember. I just know that we were looking for the boss, and I can't remember if he's up a level or down. And if we had run back here, I'm trying to remember if we ran back here just to save, or did I run back here because it was also a convenient saving place? Because I'm thinking I ran back here and I skipped the boss, or I ran past him. Doing good, and I'm not at work. Well, lovely. I hope you enjoy your day of rest. I know some people have already started their weekend, so that's nice. Yes, I do know the team was fully rested. I do remember that. We took the time to rest here. Yeah. Maybe if I go outside, I'll remember. Because I think we do have to go back. Because I have the gold key. And now that I have the gold key, I have to use that. It was like in a 4-way? I think it was a part of the dungeon that was like 4 directions, if I remember right. A goodie room. Oh, that's kind of neat. How'd I miss that? I was kind of just running right to the... No, not any good. It's not even good for her. Ah, they were good for her. Okay, at least somebody got to use them. Cool. So yeah, basically, I just need to figure out what... Can we go net door? Slave quarters, but no slaves. He lived here for a while. Oh. What's wrong? So many perished. My friends, good people. It isn't fair. Tinsera? Please, I need a moment. Well, sure, take your time. Hello, Zymar, welcome in. This ain't good. If she cracks on us, we'll never find a way out of here. Crow upstairs? She was a prisoner here. She must have seen a lot of people come through here. Many of them didn't make it out of the mines. Yeah, I guess so. Didn't mean to be insensitive or something. No, with you, it just comes naturally. Sting. So insensitive. Honestly, I had to leave work early yesterday, and I'm debating skipping today, but my stubborn butt might try to tough it out. Well, if you don't tough it out, I mean, you need money, Bumrush, but don't hurt your ankle. By the way, is your ankle healing up? Did it get better? I hope so. I'm doing good, and I'm not work. Zymar, welcome in. You made good time, because Stream Raider's still got plenty of time for place news. She's experienced lots of... Yeah, Janira's a good beat. I actually do like her. I think the very first time I played this game, I didn't get a lot of use out of her. Except for here, they make you, she's on your team, but she's actually not that bad because she's a mage. She's a monk, has lots of good spells. I'm kind of using her melee right now. Oh, I know. One way or another, there'll be a reckoning. Oh, right. We just want you to know we're in this together. To the end. You are indeed good friends. Thank you. Come on, let's keep going. Onward. I can't pick up any of those, but I don't need any of those, so that's fine. It's all junk. Can't really do much with that stuff. I need to find the gold. There's a gold door that we're missing. Oh, shush, monsters. Was it back through this point? I think it was. Looking for the gold door. Got the key. I just need to open the gold door. There's a boss. North. South. North. I should go north. Oh, what's the worst that could happen? I could get lost for the entire stream, right? That's not bad. It's not new. Oh, geez, these monsters growling. I'm just using the rooms. I know I've been to most of these. I'm using them to check where I'm at. Okay, that's Silver 1 access point. I don't need Silver 1. Can I go straight up? No, I was hoping I could go straight up. I don't know what that is. I still haven't figured that out. Is there nothing up north? Oh, I guess there isn't. Well, I guess south it is. I can't go north. Can't go that way. I think it's so noisy. No, it took me back here. Alright, maybe it isn't out that door. My ankle is mostly okay. Day-to-day stuff is fine. It's, something else that's bothering me now. It's too much information. Oh, well, that will be your judgment call then, Bumrush. If you're up for doing the work, my advice is not to tough through it too much. You gotta weigh. You only have the one you, so how much is worth toughing out a day of work when you can't get into it? So it's up to you. I mean, I'm one to speak. I've done it. I've worked through pain or otherwise things that I probably shouldn't have done in the sake of paying bills. No, don't attack Bumrush. A hug. I'm gonna make that redeem. I still got a bunch of redeems to work on. Hopefully I'll get through some of the redeem. I'm trying to make them. Hopefully this weekend I'll have some time. That's not where we're going. We know we come out of that door, but... Monsters, could you just quit? I'm gonna lower the... I can't lower the volume, that's right. This game doesn't have individual volumes. It's fine if you don't run, but if you run, it just merges all the sound effects together. Dreadful place. I want out of here. I want out, I tell you. Alright, this isn't it. Unless it was the access point. Maybe we go back down and up. Where's that access point? Maybe. The game does make you backtrack a lot in this maze. Maybe. I know what I'm looking for. It's a four-way. It's a four-way room. That will let me use the gold key. That's all I need. Pretty sure that's the room I'm looking for anyway. North? North? Okay, this one has a lot of north passages. Maybe that's it. Because remember it was at the north of the map. Is this it? It's a four-way. It is. I'm almost... Is this it? Oh no, I already did this one. Oh dear. I thought that was the one. Well, if that's not it... Where's the gold ladder? Wasn't there a gold ladder? The river. That leads to gold. Right? What's a treasure room? No, I haven't even been in any fights. I don't need that. I'm thinking maybe go back to the river. The gold floor is not even that big, if I remember correctly. Finding it will be a problem. Finding anything in this place is a problem. It's so dark. Wow, I've stumbled onto every single hill room that I can find. I think they did something here too, because I remember you did get aggro. In the dungeons, that's what made it even more frustrating. I think they turned it off in the Steam version, because I remember you had to fight your way through a lot of stuff. So I think they turned off most of it. Is this the four-way? Yep, I just looped back around. Oh my gosh, I turned myself all the way around. My boss is fairly understanding if I have to go, so I'm gonna at least try to get some work in. Thank you for the lurk, Sam. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, there is that. I mean, you can go to work, and if things get too bad, you're just gonna have to tell the boss that you gotta go. not there. So I guess it wasn't that ladder. Alright. Let's work our way back. Or was it this way? Oh, it's a treasure room. Oh. I'm definitely going to finish this today. Definitely. I don't want to be stuck in this room again. Took way too long to get out of here. And we're so close. We have all the basic keys. There was a mistake coming into this side. This is the really large part of the maze. Wait, silver 2 access point. Okay, I did find my ladder back up. Alright, I'm at silver 2 access point. That just goes in a circle, right? No. It goes to this. I don't know what this is. I don't know if that was a healing spot that got disabled. I guess so. And that's the guard post with the gears, right? Yep, that's the guard post with the gears. But I didn't see anything on the other side that would help me. So, time to start looking at these. Oh, we were just there. I was just there. Quit. I didn't want to zone in there. Don't want to go there. Go up. Yeah, no, that's the break room. Alright. Find it eventually. Guard post. Is this one we can walk through? Hey, that's one you can go through. Oh, this is the other section. Does this lead to the gold door? Oh no, I'm being attacked. How dare, Mac? How dare? How dare you attack? Where are you at? You can go flying. Go Super Saiyan. Whee! Oh, you bounced off the ladder. That was unique. That was fine. Work area. Which we can run through. Yeah. This it? Well, I'm in gold. This is where I was supposed to be. At least it's the gold room. It looks different. Oh, I found out where we're at least. Okay, there's the... That's the final room. The Hexite lock is the final room. That's the final key I need. Gotta use the gold key to get to it. Hello, virtual. We're lost again. I'm kind of remapping where we were. Now that I found this, I'm kind of... Now I kind of know where I'm at. I'm in the gold floor, the upper gold floor. Gotta go get the other key. I need the Hexite key. I mean, I did choose Super Saiyan Goku. You're very fighty today, MacBook. Everybody. Now I just gotta figure out where to go get that key. Not to get the Hexite key. I have the gold. I have the gold key. Actually, I have all the keys. Is this it? Maybe this is the room I was looking for. That boss is down here somewhere, right? I just got to gold 1. I think this is the room I was originally looking for and I kept getting lost. I got you do get aggroed here. You do get aggroed in the dark. Get them. On guard. Oh, that's a lot of bad guys. I might have to use magic. No, never mind. Engineers got it. They're not as bad as they look. Oh, I didn't get the crit. I normally don't miss on his. Did get the crit on that. Oh, Janira learned All Hill Stout Body and Sunstrike. I think Sunstrike was actually pretty good. And where do I go to get out of here? The northern side. North. We go north. That's as good a choice as any. Oh, wait. This is a gold door. Maybe I found it? Or processing chamber. That sounds like it. That's the last of them. Let's find the captain. Hold up, Sarge. Looks like we missed a few. Those bodies. They're workers. They murdered them. Get them. We've got to get out of here. Oh, you're not going anywhere, Sarge. You just made Janira mad. Janira just turned into the Hulk. Do. Matter of fact, I can probably use the new ability. I want to see Janira's new spell. Where is that at? Sunstrike. Yeah, let's try Sunstrike. Aha, it's a light spell. Okay, well that makes sense. Wasn't sure if it was a light spell or not. Get him! I always forget to use her magic anyway. Oh, jeez. He's surrounded. Janira, we gotta finish that guy off. Why can you no longer normal engage? Oh, I got too far away. It smacked him with the bow. Guess that's one way to do it. Oh, that damn massacre has begun. Take it easy. We stopped him right here, right? The other levels might have a fighting chance thanks to us. I suppose you're right. We can't save everybody. We're only human. Correction. The two of you are human. I am not. The gods expect more from the Orktar. You're gonna go nuts thinking like that. Worry for yourself. They shall prevail. We will all win. Right. You're right. We will all win. Right. What's next? Next, we finish this quickly. Hopefully it's the boss fight next. Speaking of fights. Yeah, I thought I heard the ding. I heard the ding. I heard ding. Time to do stream raiders. There you go. Get them. Get the bats. Well, we got archers too, so we're good there. No, we didn't really need the spell, I don't think. We're doing really well. Oh, those are throwers. That's okay, we still have vampires. Gnome power. Very good. It seems gnome power has prevailed. Good. Got the gnome power. Come on, start the bench. Oh no, look at this. Why is there so many skeletons? far too many skeletons. It's okay. I have that. Confetti. Good job. I'll put the Templar up. They don't like undead, right? I believe they get a bonus. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, that's perfect actually, since we're going to be fighting the undead. I wouldn't deploy there, because that's a spider web. You'd just be walking your troops into trouble. Let's put... Yeah, I just wouldn't deploy in front of the spider webs. Otherwise, this looks pretty good. Oh, this is a good match for flying rogues. I didn't see too many shooters. Oh, wait, they're spear throwers. Never mind. Those are spear throwers, so actually regular rogues at the back to come forward. I'll pass the action there. That'll work. How? See that shaft over there? It is an ore feed from the Mine Lord's chamber. So what? If we follow it, it will take us directly to him. Oh, I get it. Sounds like our course of action is clear. Prepare yourselves. Our final battle lies ahead. Let's do this. Windleaf has gained a new level and learned new spells. Heal all. That is the major heal all. Nice. Do we need a heal? Not really. I could use maybe a small heal for the other two. I don't think that none of them. Dum, 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 da-da-dum. Honestly, I should probably just save the magic for the boss fight. Because I forgot, I've got stuff like this to use up so that we can pick items up. Yeah, I'll just use the 2 items, that'll work. Can we do it, everyone? Got a boss fight. I believe we go into that tunnel and that's the Mine Lord? I know for the story, she's saying that's the it, but I thought there was one more boss after that. Could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. The belly of the beast. Ooh. He's a spooter of kind. Hungry animals, fresh and bold. To require feeding. Gorged on mineral for too long. Chaos Oak feeds on has taken its toll as well. Go tell your master I will. What? Oakum's greed has taken its toll. Soon I will expire. Relish the thought. That explains why all the guards are leaving. They know things are taking a turn for the worse. Right. Hokum's goons have stuffed this thing to the gills. It's ready to croak. I am compelled to eat. Exit forces me to. It is a craving I cannot control. But I am the heart and soul of the mine. When I go, the mine will collapse, and I will take as many of them as I can with me. You can still escape. Not an option. We're here to end this, to destroy you before you can do more harm. But it's already dying. Can't we just leave? Peace? I know no peace. I would slay you all. If you come to kill me, then do your best. Welp. Doesn't matter. One way or another, we have to end this. Through him or not. Ew. It's kind of gross. It's like a weird ore-eating spider. Who I can't hit with that. Alright, alright, alright. I got good arrows. Yeah. I wonder how hard he's gonna be. Not hard. Wait. Did they really make me go all through? Nah, that can't be the only boss. That can't be. He was weaker than the guards. I mean, he did say it was weakened. It's over at last. We gotta get out of here. Remember what it said? The whole place is gonna go. Stinger. Poison gas. My lord's body was filled with it. Help. No. Won't let it end like this. Oh no. The team collapsed. We won't be able to finish it. Hello. Coming to at last. On your feet. Diablo? Oh, you remembered. Good. Gas didn't scramble your brains. What happened? Well, as far as I can tell from all the shrieking and grunting, you took out the Mine Lord, and in the process you wound up flooding this cave with gas. Said gas made you take a nap. A nap? More like the final sleep. Stop interrupting. Sorry. Anyway, the guards went berserk and the workers fought back. Etc., etc. Guess it got really ugly. A bunch of the miners went up to take out the Mine Lord, only to find you. You're barely on leave. They did what they could. They got me. We owe you our lives. Thank you. No, it was easy spell work. All I needed to do was shake the dust off my wand anyway. Thanks, just the same. You want to repay me? Get that sub out of my link. We'll do our best. Sure. Gotta go. Be seeing you. Convenient save for the heroes, right? Oh, I'm still a little woozy. Let us talk to the villagers and get our bearings. See how things are going. Alright, can we sleep after that? For a week or so? We shall see. Come. Yeah, the team has definitely... I thought you could sleep here. Nah, they want me to go outside first, don't they? Because I'm pretty sure you can actually rest there. Yeah, isn't this a safe house? Oh, if you zone back in, he's back. I guess so. I've heard the news. The village is alive again. We will not be taken twice by that sorcerer. I've advised the villagers to take up arms and crush that which would attack us. It is not our way, but we must survive. Hoka must not. Thank you for instilling our people with confidence. Go with the grace of gods, goddess of the rocks. Thank you, Owen. Don't let the villagers give up. Fear not, we will prevail, just as you will, in your hunt for Hoka. Travel safe and good luck. Can I use your bed now, please? Nope, it doesn't matter. I didn't take much damage. I'm not going to worry about it. I really just wanted the save point, but I think there's one further up. I remember there being a bigger boss fight in there. Maybe I'm just wrong? I don't know. Welcome back, MacBook. How you doing? We got out of the mines very, very anticlimactically. Alright, what does everybody have to say? Oh, they still want left in peace, even after I've... They told me to go talk to everybody in the village. Also, there was weapon stores here that we can use, and a healing place. Father, you're alive. What is the matter? Mother, how did she pass? She was beaten by one of Hokum's devils. She couldn't work fast enough and rested too often. I'm sorry, Gennaro. So much death all around. Numbs you. Makes you dead inside. Overworld, must thank you. Somehow you were able to help us tip the scale in our favor. We're not unlike the one overworlder I have met. His name was Craig. Odd, he was but intelligent. You met the great Craig? And if that is your name for him, he was on a quest. Noble, he seemed, filled with peace. Where did he go? I know not. He simply headed through town, deeper into Wildren. I think he wanted not to be found, to disappear into the depths. I can't imagine meeting up with a living legend, teacher, in one mind of universal love and peace. Far cry from what's going on today. He just have ended up being ground under some monster's claws. Best that he's gone, that he can't see this, he would weep. I must continue with my friends, Father. I know, young one, you must not stop what you have started. I'll attend to your mother's memory. I will be here when you are done. Thank you, Father. Farewell. My heart is with you. Please take care of each other. These overworlds need your help. Perhaps you will visit their home. Wonderful is the world. Strange are the races that live on it. Goodbye. We've helped them. Well, at least we saved a couple people, right? Who's this? Her sister, right. I thought she had a sister or brother. You must stay. We are all alone. I know, little one, but not for long. Take care of your father. You and he can honor our mother. Remember her. I will be back to live out my days here. We will live to see each other as grandchildren. So long, sister. Travel safe. The overworlders will protect you. I know it. We'll do our best. Can we sleep here? Yay! I found a safe place. I didn't really need the rest. I just wanted to make sure it was saved. I don't want to get lost in the mines ever again. Yeah, that maze, the maze was too much. Don't want to do that again if I don't have to. I mean, Stinger already has 999 hit points, so I am getting to a rather... I think we might have been too high in level for that place because everything was so easy. I promise, I didn't even grind. I would say 99% of the XP I've gotten, you've seen on stream. It's alright, it's not a terribly hard game anyway. Even when this game first came out, this was like... So that mine that we just finished, that was absolutely the hardest, longest part of the game. Most of the game's fairly easy besides that part. Which is fine. It plays like an RPG that I enjoy. The game was awful because of the mine. Yeah, the mines kind of made that part of the section. I remember spending like 3 days trying to figure it out. Well, we did 3 streams, so same here. And to be honest, Virtual, when I first did this, as a kid, I do remember, I think I borrowed a friend's strategy guide. I'm almost certain, because I remember the cover of the Bradley guide had Stinger on the front of it, and I remember seeing it. So I think we had used a map in the strategy guide. It still took me quite a few days, because I remember it took like a whole weekend to get through the mines. So. I miss the physical. I do too. I do too. I remember this game had a physical strategy guide, and it had a pull-out map. Yep, I'm pretty sure if I recall correctly, my friend picked up the Bradley guide and brought it over on a weekend, and I had been already stuck in the mines for a day. And I have to say, I remember grinding in the cave. Like, I remember maxing out all my characters. I do remember that. So I think they took away the aggro in the Steam version, because I remember like every 10 paces you got aggroed. It was horrible. It was the worst part of the game. It's really weird. It's right in the middle of the game. After that, the game's not bad. It's just really, that one section is like, oh my gosh, it's dreadful. I still have a bunch of my strategy. If you all would like to see them, I could take pictures of some of the strategy guides. I probably honestly should scan them Some of the strategy guides I have are probably so old that nobody has them anymore. I have some like original Pokemon strategy guides that are hardback. Let's see, what else do I have? I'm looking up at one of my shelves. Oh, I've got Elder Scrolls Oblivion strategy guide, of course. I've got Final Fantasy 12 strategy guide. Got the 11 strategy guide up there still. Fallout 3 and 4. Mostly big open world games where you get lost. Those are the games I kind of allow myself to use a strategy guide. Used to have the front mission guide, but I lost it. I don't think I have it anymore. I have some older ones. I think there's Final Fantasy 8 Tactics. I think there's a few PSP ones up there too. Might need the Tactics one if we ever go back to play Tactics. Maybe I'll do like a completionist run. Because we did the PSP game and we beat it. But I want to go back and play PlayStation 1 Tactics because that was my favorite. The PlayStation 1 version of Tactics has got to be like the best. Alright, real quick. I need a fast break because I drink too much coffee. So it's gone and I need more. So I'll be right back. I'm going to reload my coffee. You all take it easy. If you need medications, remember to take those in your timely fashion. If you need drink, go get drink. Get up and stretch if nothing else. Get your blood flowing. I'll be back in a few moments. You can continue playing streamers. What do we got? 13 minutes. That's plenty of time to place units. I'm back. A little quick break there. Let's see. I think for this story, we have to explore the town, talk to a few people. I may be rooted to my house, but I still be his. Thank you. Thank you all for what you've done. I haven't seen many people that this worked up in decades. Mighty refreshing. Excuse me. I don't mean to be rude, but you said you could help us? Well, sort of can. Been a while since I was out and about. 80 years? Wow, they live a long time. Just remember this. In Weirdland, all roads lead to the river or to the land of the Blue Orcs and the Great Castle. You must be cautious while you're on the river. It gets a little rough. Take the right roads and you'll make it. Don't, and well, we won't think about that. That's it? We liberated the mines for that? Oh, what kind of crackpot are you? Well, what choices do I have? Seriously, young overworlder, you liberated the mines to save lives, hundreds of them. For this, we will be eternally in your debt. I wish I could be more specific, but some things you will have to do on your own. We'll be fine, old man. You stay well, all right? Dill, take care of our guests, Tinsera. I will. So long. Yeah, they were supposed to give us a bit more information about where we were going to go, but that's fine. I definitely don't want to leave yet, though, because there's a couple houses that have shops now, I think. Takya, you're alive. Obviously. The rocks have protected you. Weirdland has favored you. The goddesses. Nonsense, dear. I simply beat the crap out of my jailer in the woods. Let him think I was an old fool. He let his guard down. The rest was academic. These would be the foreigners I've heard about. The overworlds, I mean. Welcome, people. You have come to join the fight. We've been at this for a while, actually. Well, we can use your help. I'm setting up a training facility. Have to whip these rocksmiths into shape, make them crack skulls the way they split stones. Shouldn't be much of a problem. We'll get things right around here. You carry on, do whatever you're doing. I know it is the right thing. We're kind of making it up as we go, Seth. They kind of are. Nonsense. No such thing. That you are being led to is no surprise. By whom? Well, that is your concern. Go now. Get out of my hair. I have fighters to train. Bring back the old ways. Weirdland shall be rid of this scourge. So long, old man. We will meet soon enough. Have no doubt, dear. Take care of these foreigners. They're probably lost down here. I will. Goodbye and fight hard. I need a place to come back to. You shall have one, dear. Now go. Alright, where's the shops? I think there's some pretty good gear. Pretty sure we rescued. I think I rescued the shopkeep. It's all the people that we've rescued. Well, not him. We didn't rescue him. He rescued himself. Maybe I get a discount. Novelties. Yay. There we go. We got a shop. Finally, I could buy items. Jeez, it's been an age. Well, well. Foreigners in my stall. Have a look. Might find some dandy souvenirs to take back to your loved ones. Maybe. Cures poison. Perilous. I don't need the cure stuff. Oh, wow. Girdle of Wonder? 10 defense. Janira can use it. 10,000. That's an item. What can we sell you? That's actually, at this point, that's more of a thing than anything. Can I sell you stuff? Nope, nope, nope. Most of the stuff that I need to sell is at the other place. That's fine. I might get that item. Items are pretty hard to find in this game, like the equipable item. Angry family. Oh no, do I really want to talk to an angry family? Not what I'm looking for. Where's the weapons store? There should be a weapon shop here. A mage place and a weapons store. The guardhouse has actual ogre in it. Just rocksmiths. What he means by that, we're on the brink of... Where's the weapon shop? I know there's a weapons store. I know there's a weapon shop. I thought there was. Did I pass it? Maybe I passed it up. That's not it. I don't think so. No, I guess this is it. Yeah, but they don't have weapons. They just have that one piece of armor. Oh, boo. No, there's a weapons store. Let me go back to the other part of town. Because I'm pretty sure there's a weapon shop. Oh, regardless, I'm just glad to be out of the mines. I don't mind wandering the village. That just goes down. We've been there. Do-do. Do-do-do. That goes to the other guy's place, I think. Alright, so this might go down. Oh, is it up there? See, I remember going up. Go up first. Then I'll go back. Because the back just takes us to the river. That's the church, isn't it? Well, that might have something. Yeah, that's the temple. Does he say anything new? No. Okay. Oh, the other night I saw Saito was playing Final Fantasy VII. Eventually, I want to do Final Fantasy VII. I just have a huge backlog of video games. And I know 7 really well, so it's like, not a huge rush to get back to it, but I would like to play 7 again at some point. Playing this kind of made me, because of the graphics in this are far worse than 7's, but they're similar enough that it made me think of Final Fantasy VII. And I saw Saito was playing it, and I was like, you know what? I really miss playing that game. Ah, there's the smithy. I knew it. Look, I'm sorry I was rough on you the first time. Sick of the slaughter, being told what to do. But now, I know yours is the only way. You must fight or die. Better to have one skull crushed than one spirit enslaved. Take a look and see if you need it. Yay, they can sell us stuff, finally. The big reason we need to sell stuff is to get more money. Or rather, to free up inventory. I have so much stuff I don't need. Oh, the amount of stuff that we picked up in that place. I was just throwing out things left and right. Hug, thank you for the hug. Yeah, Saito was getting a kick out of 7. Not to mention the names that we gave everyone. Well, I was lurking in and out Bum Rush. Because we were watching movies and stuff in the Discord. And I was trying to poke in while I was playing Stream Raiders there. What was the thing with Jessie? Like, oh my... I did find it comical. I walked in on it, and she was going crazy about Jessie. And I was like, was it because that like, did she think that Jessie and them got killed in the explosion? Because I walked in... I'll try to imitate it. I walked into... Jessie! Jessie! That was the point at which I entered her stream. She was screaming about Jessie. Saito didn't realize that she had to talk to Jessie on the way back and had to backtrack to grab her. Oh, while under the timer. Okay. So she thought she loved Jessie. Alright. It makes sense now. I know the game, so that brief description did it for me. I was desperate. I was like, well, okay, that makes sense. Uh-oh. Did my frames? I think my frames is tanked. Sorry, at least we're stopped at the moment. Or is that Twitch just being Twitch? Maybe that was Twitch being Twitch. Who knows? Thank you for the lurk, MacBook. Well, at least we're at a good place here too now, because now I can get the equipment and stuff I need. I just don't want to run Stream Raiders right when the stream's dropping. I think it's back. I think it was just a brief hiccup. Yeah, the bit rate went down a little bit. Oh, why? That's weird. Oh, wow. Get a lot of stuff. Vampires. Templars. A lot of Templars. Wow, a lot of Templars. You know what? I feel confident with all those Templars that we could probably just rush in there and grab everything. I think I could get away with haste. The Templars themselves provide a fairly large boost. Look at the mighty, mighty Templars. They're just shredding. Wow, that bonus really does stack up. And the Vampires just like going goofy. Yeah, we didn't lose anyone, so I think rushing that first initial group with the full health Templars was the way to go. Bats and Templars. Wow, that's how you beat these maps. Nicely done. You know, the Templars had a field day with them. Cool. I like it. Gold box. Gold box. Come on. Come on. Well, I hope that Saito is enjoying 7. I was glad to see them having fun with the beginning part of that game. I always liked that first disc, the opening disc. I always loved it. That's why I have fond memories playing the remake. One of the reasons I like the remake so much. I'm gonna go there. I could fly over that. Was because the remake deals with the first disc so much. Well, it's pretty much all it is. It's just the first disc. Let's go with... Let's try... Armor. I want to put them at intervals. Something I've been noticing when I've been playing... I want to try something. I've done this before. Never mind. Put that there. That's fine. I think with these groups of rats being mixed in, because we keep getting melee and armor and ranged all mixed in. So what I want to do is put the melee intermixed, if I can. And then run rows like this. Of the assassins going up through. Rogues. Try to keep it so that the healers are not impeded. Getting to the front line, because they keep getting left behind. Could fly over that one. Plus, I just wanted to make an interesting battle plan. I just wanted to make a battle plan that's out of the norm. So there you go. I like that one. It's funny. Hello, Mr. Kiatsu. How you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day, friend. She accidentally called Barrett Bennett, and so that's what we named him. Lovely. Lovely. Barrett is now Bennett. Oh, I love it. You had a hilarious idea. What if you made like pixel art with the Stream Raiders battle plans? If I was better at pixel art, I would try to do that. I've seen people make hearts and really pretty pictures with it. I'm not very skilled that way. My brain's just not very artistic. I'll thoroughly admit that. I don't really... You know, some people just have... Well, like yourself, Bumrush. Some people are just born having a very natural artistic skill. I seem to lack that. But yes, you could do that. Barrett's actually one of my favorite characters in 7. Yeah. You take photos, that's still art. There is still an art to taking photos. Don't downplay yourself. I take horrible pictures. Before the days of phones having cameras, oh my gosh, the amount of pictures I used to just throw away. So much wasted film. How much are you going to give me for this? I upgraded that poor sword and then it's just useless. Yeah, I'll sell it. I'd rather get the... I'll sell it. Most of this stuff is just not going to be useful for half my characters anyway. Mage gauntlets, not useful. Those are for him. I'm keeping those for him. She no longer needs the defender bow. We don't... You know, I'd keep the... Oh, jeez. There's... How many of those do we have? 50 war spikes? Fine, I'll keep them. There's 50 of them. Why not? A ranger helmet. The ranger helmet's 35? Yeah, we can get rid of the ranger helmet. We don't need it. It's out of date. Knight arrow is only 15. I know she's got like 50. You know what? I need to condense these. I have way too many arrows. I'm just going to sell those. I have way too many of these. We need arrows. You can pick them up in shops. So that's not a big deal. That's a 55. That's a 35. You know what? Oh my gosh. This is going to take forever. I don't need more spikes. They're weaker than the other one I have. And I rarely use throwing items. I don't think there's a way to mass sell these. No, I don't think there is. Oh well. The slowest way to get 10 gold each time. Well, it's not gold, it's hexite. It's much harder to obtain hexite. You only get it from fights and selling stuff. A couple missions here and there. I'm almost done. 15, 14, 10, 9... I really don't need these. These are just taking up a lot of space. She already has spells. She doesn't really need a throwing item. Striker arrows. I got 24 of those. 25 steel arrows. That's pretty good there. Trooper arrows. 35. We don't even need those anymore. They're not even viable. They're like only a plus 10. And if it's not plus 20, it's like no. Time to perfectionist our inventory, I guess. Nitpicky our menu time. Menu graphics for all of you. Be right back, of course. Saito. Saito. Was your nose itching? What is it? Your ears. Your ears must have been itching, Saito. But welcome in. How is the Mistress of the Archives doing? I hope well. Your work lurking. Well, thank you for the work lurk. Continue to do so. I hope your day of work goes by very, very, very quickly. You all don't know the curator of the archives. You should. Yeah, we were talking about you, Saito. I won't hide it. I was asking chat what was going on because, oh, I laughed so hard. The first thing I turned on your stream the other night was you going, Jesse! Jesse! It was good. It was good. Say something nice about Saito. Oh boy, that's the easiest say nice ever on the whole planet. Saito's wonderful. I can't. There's nothing not nice to say. Let's see. But we got to pick something. We have to focus on something. Let's see. I think somebody redeemed that once before, and I already said art. Saito is just warm, welcoming, and extremely funny. Yeah, if you need a good, cozy time and you want to have a good laugh, a chaotic experience, but a good one, go and visit the archives. I promise you won't regret it. Saito's wonderful. She has an immense care for her community and her audience. Very attentive streamer. Wonderful person, wonderful artist. I can't believe people were talking about me. No. I didn't know you had to save Jesse. Bumrush enlightened me to the incident that you ran past poor Jesse, and that's why you were screaming. It made sense. As soon as Bumrush said you ran past her, I was like, okay, I know. I know why they were losing it on Jesse. Jesse! Oh, and I guess Barrett earned the nickname Bennett. So, the big guy is Bennett. Barrett's my favorite character, but I approve of the nickname. I think that's great. We talk about you. Virtual's here. We got... I said hi to you, Virtual. Virtual was helping me, actually. I think you went lurk. That's what it was. So, but welcome back. And MacBook went AFK, right? Yeah, okay. Just getting caught up with the chat. Let me get you the other one. Shoot out. Yeah, I'll make it easy for people to go over there and check you out. Alright. Back to selling arrows at one at a time. Yay. Remember, Saito, when you think that Final Fantasy looks rough around the edges, just remember that this game exists, okay? It has worse graphics than 7's. Oh, jeez, finally got rid of all that stuff. I kind of want to keep one of the armors for our robot friend. Yeah, better keep that. Ooh, infantry armors. We could sell the assassin armor then. I don't need it. Did I finally make enough space to pick something up? My goodness. I can actually buy stuff. Oh. It's been like so long since I could pick anything up. I'm just playing Palia while watching the stream. Oh, I know what that game is. Isn't that like a PG MMO? Barrett is great. Sailor Suit Barrett is even better. I love Barrett. Barrett's my favorite character from 7. One of my favorite. I mean, everybody likes Aerith. Of course I like Aerith. But out of the core team that goes through the game, I love Barrett. Barrett's always been one of my favorite characters. I don't know if it was the father figure in Barrett that I really admired too, or just his blunt, like, you know, he's kind of picked on in the storyline, but at the same token, I always felt like Barrett made the most sense of all the characters for what he was going for. I think I'm going to go work on Legos while dealing with pain. Do whatever it takes, Bumrush, to heal up. Just relax. I'm glad you're at home still, honestly. Yeah, it would worry me if you went to work and you weren't 100%. It's just not worth it. There's no amount of money. Your body is... Don't let work trick you. There's nothing more important than your own well-being. Thank you for letting me know more about the dungeons. I want to upgrade my blob more. Oh, jeez. Go blob! Get a third. A second. Wait, are you on your second? You're on your second. Did you hit 30? Well, if you hit 30, you could get another one. You can just keep going. The Eco Terrorist was the most relatable. Well, you know, like... You're fine. Anybody's fine to debate this with me. You can come up with your own opinions, state whatever you think, but like what you just said, Mr. Kiatsu, like... I don't know. Maybe it was just that I understood, like, Barrett's standpoint at the beginning. Like, Cloud's kind of aloof, you know? He's just thrown into it. And the others are kind of just playing follow the leader. But Barrett truly is, like, they want to do good by the people around them. and they're willing to sacrifice anything to do that good. And I don't know, I felt very relatable to Barrett of all the characters, and sympathetic too. I was very, very sympathetic to Barrett. I mean, they're literally taking out the... Yeah, that's like the whole... You know where... Everybody here in chat, if you've been here for any length of time, you know where I stand on big corporations. So for me, that game had a personal... Like, yeah, with Shenron, I had this personal disdain of what the company was doing to the planet. It was very representative, especially during the time when that game came out. I mean, now too, I guess. I agree. Yes, and I know that's kind of... His means were definitely interesting. He's definitely that. I did play 6. I just... It wasn't... I liked the job system. Like, I did like the characters. The jobs were pretty good. Like, the story... Maybe it was just me. I think you remember games differently, Bumrush. I haven't touched it in a long, long time. And I felt like it was just really long. And I think that's what it was. I think it was just too much for me at the time. When I first started playing it, I think it was just an overwhelming game. And I just couldn't get into it. It didn't move at the same pace as the others in the series. Like, for example, I like 8. I really like 8. Actually, 8's probably one of my favorites. Mostly because I really like the broody character. I like the card game. The fact that I didn't really have to worry about leveling up because, well, leveling up in that game was game over. So you just kind of breeze through the game. There's only like 2 big sections. That's it. There's just, out of a 4-disc game, there's 2 areas in 8 that I can't stand. And one of them's at the very, very end of the game, and it's this whole romance thing that is so dumb and so forced into the plot that you would think that a new team came in and wrote it. 6 can be a slog if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, it doesn't hold your hands. I'll tell you that. Terra's one of my least favorite Final Fantasy characters of all time, but Kafka is one of my favorites. So I'm mixed on 6. Back for a bit. Welcome back, MacBook. We're talking about Final Fantasies. Well, I'm trying to do some inventory management in our game. I haven't stopped playing. I'm just doing, we're talking because it's boring. I'm trying to get some... I have to do the wonderful world of menuing. Heaven forbid that you have to menu in a video game, but that happens. I could buy all the assassin gear here. We could get partisan gear, but I've already found most of that. The armor itself is 50,000. I don't need it. Wow, there's really not that much here, actually, so we can go back and get the item. Yeah, I could totally go back and get that item. There's 50 defense, partisan armor. What is she wearing? I always hit the wrong button. Imperial armor. Oh, no. Imperial armor is just really good. Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about that. Oh, wow. Yeah. Sorry, my friend. I would buy stuff from you, but everything you have is put to shame by what I found in the mines. Right. I guess... I'll check up here real quick, and then we'll go back to the other shop and pick the other item up. We have plenty of resources. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back up. I gotta figure out how to get back to the sub. Come on, go down. Your favorite female lead in basically any Japanese RPG. She's really well written. It could just be because of how young I was when I played the game, but she felt very two-dimensional to me. Things do really change in a video game too, based on your perspective and your age. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I can't tell you how many games I've definitely seen through the proverbial red lens, like the ruby lens of age. like, not to say that I'm that old, but when I was younger, and especially like when I was in school, when you're in school, you don't have bills to pay. And you have your weekends. And on the weekends, you don't do homework. What do? Unless your parents had a terrible amount of chores for you, typically your weekend is sit in front of the console and play video games. And so a video game wasn't frustrating to me if it took like 6 hours to get through a dungeon because, well, I could sit there and study it all day. And I didn't have to worry about anything. Nowadays, like if I get stuck in a dungeon for 6 hours, it's like boring. So right off the bat, games that take longer, that's definitely changed in perspective. I can say that. I do still enjoy stories more than anything. Even when I was a kid, I always enjoyed the story more than the gameplay. You can say that she does have the "woe is me" kind of vibe on the surface. I mean, she's no Lightning, at least. Oh, geez, Lightning. You know, I 100% beat Final Fantasy 13. It was 13, right? On the 360, I believe, is what I played it on. And I 100%ed that game. That was one of the worst things I've ever done. Talk about a game that doesn't get good until, like, right at the end. Like, out of the 14 playable characters in 6, I love most of them. A few I'm just impartial to, like Amaro, Strago, Take It or Leave It, Cinnamon Buns. And OG Lightning wasn't that bad. They overplayed Lightning. I think the problem with Lightning was that game was extremely long and tedious. And she wasn't a horrible character in that game and really shines towards the end of the game. But then they kept using that character for like everything. I didn't get a console until I was 16. My mom hated video games and forbid them in the house. Yeah. I feel bad. I'm sorry to hear that, Bumrush. My family, very strangely, so I come from a very religious household, an Italian religious household, so you get my drift. It was, the Italians are pretty, well, they call it Roman Catholic for a reason. So the Italians are pretty religious, and strangely enough, my family very much so embraced video games, like wholeheartedly. My mom played video games, my dad played video games. I don't mind Lightning, I don't like her. She exists. I'd take her over Vanelli, though. No love for Vanelli. And, yep, no love for her. Wow. I don't know how the voice actor got away with her performance. I swear she uses 4 different accents in one sentence. It's funny because I come from a completely secular background, and my mom was like, no gaming, it'll rot your brain. Now, talk about the flip of the coin, Bumrush. Not what you'd what is the old saying? Don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, my family, Bumrush, I mean, when I say they were religious, I'm talking Sunday Mass every Sunday, like every holiday being, I went to a religious school. When I was very young, like, when I say very young, like single digits young, I went to an actual religious school. They were that religious, and yet video games were fine. Do you want to know why? I'll tell you why. It's a difference. It might be a difference in mindset of the families, Bumrush. So, and I think this is in a lot of cultures too, but I know with Italians specifically, because I spent my whole, childhood and my teen and a young adult life around Italian life. They very much so value a work-reward relationship, and they instill that in their kids. They teach from a very early age, Italians, at least in my Italian family, we were taught really, really hard work garners really, really good reward. Always. There should always be a very good reward at the end of really, really hard work. Whether that be food, or a video game, or a gift, There should always be something for hard work. And so my parents kind of used the consoles and the video games as leverage to get us to do stuff. Perform better in school. Hey, you'll get this. Do better at sports, you'll get this. Clean, do your chores on time, you'll get this. If you do your homework, you'll get this. Well, a lot of that get this was play video games. So I think that was a part of it. I think my mom figured out very smartly so that they could hold video games over us. And it was a very, I wouldn't say cheap, but it was a reusable resource. You could take the video game cartridge out and put it on the refrigerator and say, no video games until, you do your homework. Which my mom had to climb a ladder to get on top of the refrigerator, but sorry, Mom, if you heard that. She's a little woman. She did have to get a step stool to put stuff on the fridge. And until we got to be teenagers, we couldn't reach the refrigerator even with the step stool, but then eventually we could just walk over and grab it off the refrigerator. She still did it though, even when we got to be a teenager. If we messed up, she'd rip the video game cartridge out and put it up on the fridge. Mom also didn't like anime. We weren't allowed to watch Pokemon of all things. Wow. It's so weird. Pokemon came out, Bum Rush, and my mom didn't mind. She watched it with us. She loved Pokemon. She loved Pikachu. She used to imitate Pikachu. She loved Pikachu. Yeah, my mom liked it. She liked Power Rangers. Of all things, my mom liked Power Rangers. I remember her. She would knit. She would sew or knit. Sewing if she was repairing our clothes from the week. But she'd sit behind us. Like, we would be on the floor playing video games or something on Saturday mornings, especially on Saturday mornings. Because on Saturday mornings, she didn't work either. The warehouse where she worked was closed on Saturdays. And I do remember this, and I loved it. I loved it. So Saturday morning cartoons would come on. It was like 9 a.m. So we'd get up at 8 o'clock, and Mom would get us our cereal, our bowl of cereal, or our Pop-Tarts, or whatever she'd prepare for us. And then we would go to the living room, and my mom would set up her little, she had a whole knitting, desk. And she'd sit there and knit and watch cartoons. She'd put it on for us. She'd put the Power Rangers on, and she liked Power Rangers. She'd always try to imitate the voices, too. That was my mom's thing. She loved imitating people's voices. Yeah, she'd sit and watch Power Rangers and X-Men and Batman, the animated series. She liked that. I'm free of the mind, Banshee. Welcome in, Banshee. I did it. We're out. We are free of the minds. Yeah, it's not a game over screen. I know. Some people are probably like, wait, did you just get game over and go all the way back to town? No, I just got out of the mines. We were talking about video games and growing up, which is a great topic. I'll get lost talking about it for hours. I've been gaming for most of my same. Honestly, I started on an Atari at my grandmother's house, and that was another thing. My grandma played video games. She had an Atari. My parents had a similar rule. Gaming after schoolwork is done. Yeah, oh yeah, my parents totally. Banshee held it over my head. I remember one time I thought I was going to sneak by because I had a game on the N64. Oh, what was it? Blast Corps. I think Blast Corps. We had just gotten Blast Corps. And I was so eager to play it. I rushed off the bus to play it, and I wanted to sneak into the living room and play it. My mom took the controller and hid it. And we only had one at the time. So sneaky. She knew I'd find the game. Nope, she took the controller. She just hid it. Story time. Oh, I love story times. I had a friend in high school whose family was very Italian. I went to sleep over one day and we were having dinner, and it was leftover night, so there was 5 to 6 plates of random stuff. And I took a little bit of everything, and my friend's mom looks at me and says, "Is that all you're going to eat?" Yes. Yeah, you're in an Italian family household when you take a whole bunch of food and then you begin to feel guilty and the people look over at you and you're, that it? Yeah, no, that's I totally believe that, Bum Rush. A little advice: if you ever go to somebody who's Italian, eat up. Their word for it is mangia. Mangia means to eat plenty, fill your stomach, eat until you're full. the Italians love to feed people, and it's considered actually very offensive to not eat at a family. If the Italians invite you for food, eat as much as you can, because they want to see that. Yeah, we definitely like to feed people. It's just a thing. Even to this day, I'm not like a great cook, but when I do have friends over, the very first thing I want to do is get them coffee and food. And I always keep like cakes and stuff, so I'll try to I try to feed them. It's a natural impulse. So yes, can verify if you go there, they don't mind if you're taking a bunch of food. And leftover nights, I think most families have a leftover night. Italians more so because they like to make big pasta dishes, so it's going to leave a lot of food left over no matter how much you eat. Same in Japan. If someone offers you food, take the first offer. You can refuse the second offer, but you have to take the first. Yeah, their culture very similar. I remember there's something about, I'm trying to remember who told me. It might have been Hysteric. Like, I remember you can politely like turn it down, but if you're offered it a second time, you can't. I always made up my mind that if I went over there, I would just eat whatever was put in front of me. I don't care. I'll try anything once. When it comes to food, as long as it's edible, it's my rules for food. The big rules that I follow. One, is it edible? Ergo, if it's poisonous of any kind, like I won't eat puffer fish. I will not. I'm not going to eat something that could endanger my life. So as long as it's not going to endanger my life, I'm not allergic to it, and it's not alive, I will not eat anything. I already went over this yesterday on stream. I told people that's just, gives me the shivers. It just disgusts me. Yeah, as long as it fulfills those 3 criteria, I will try it. I will try it. That's my food criteria. I'm not allergic to it. It's not lethal to me, and it's not living. I will eat it. I will at least try it. I've had snails, for example. I've had escargot. I've had sushi in various forms and fashions. I've had raw food. I've had basically any kind of meat you can think of. I've eaten some form of it. I've had squid just about every way you can make it, because in an Italian household, squid's a delicacy, so I grew up eating that. That's not that big thing for us. We like our calamari. I'll be right back. Of course, MacBook, take your time. I've heard vegans and vegetarians can have trouble in Japan because of the stigma of rejecting food as a guest. True. I've heard the same thing. Like, if you have a very specific diet, it's the same with Italians. You're not like Greeks. Greeks are a lot like that too. The Greeks don't like it when you reject food either. Like, you can't refuse Greek food. Greek hospitality is like, so the Greeks hold hospitality like it's their highest form of honor. So if you reject their food, it's kind of like saying, well, it's you're snubbing them. You like escargot? Context: I live in Vancouver, BC. It's not doxing because it's huge. It's huge. It's a region. It's a whole region of Canada. So yeah, there's a famous ski resort called Whistler. Anyway, Whistler. What a name for a place. You'll eat anything at least once. Don't eat anything poisonous. I wouldn't recommend it. Like, you can go places and have like shark and pufferfish, and if it's appropriately prepared, of course. I'm sorry, Mr. Cat, I don't trust other people to prepare it right. It's a dangerous food substance that's kind of like, it's not worth. If I was desperate and I was in a life or death situation and I had to eat it, sure, because I don't have a choice at that point. But outside of like, if I got a choice, I'm not going to eat something that has poison in it. You know, if it's a creature that it was originally a poisonous creature, I think I'll avoid that. I can find something else to eat. And most cultures, that's not the first thing they're going to offer you, is something that was poisonous. So I'm not too worried about that one. What are we going to use? Armor, 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 armor. Melee, armor, armor. Okay, so everything looks about what I thought it would look like. I was hoping to get a little bit more range. That's okay. That's alright. Because I wanted to intermix the melee, and I do see melee mixed in. Very good. That's kind of what I was hoping to see. I'm going to put haste. I'm going to watch as they break up, and I'm going to watch the pathing. They went that way, and this group split. So most of the melee ended up getting dragged off to one side anyway. That's kind of a shame. Ooh, this is really where I like it, that I took an armored flying rogue, because I'm about to get shot by spooters over there. Maybe I can hold them off long enough for the armor. Come on, armor, get over here. Yeah, see, this is why I like the armored rogue better. They could stand alone for a while. It makes taking down shooters after the support units are taken care of, and they have no problem dispatching support units anyway. That's why I tell you all to focus on flying creatures, because they're dangerous in this game. Like, really super dangerous. I like the Cheering Saint. That's great. Okay, so it didn't go quite the way I was hoping to see it, but it did work. It wasn't like it was a bad plan. It did work. It did work. So that's cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. It worked out just fine. Who put a lot of units in? I like to give that person a lot of... Oh, missing the other person. Okay. Let me get back to the... I was in a sushi bar and I was having a broken conversation with some Japanese people. And between my broken Japanese and their broken English, we got along pretty well. They asked me if I was a student or on vacation, and I said vacation, and they asked me where I was from. I said Canada, and they were like, oh. They asked where, so I said Vancouver, and the one guy said, oh, I love Whistler, and he makes the skiing motions. It was the cutest thing. That's a nice story. Thank you for the story. A lot of places will actually make things they think Americans eat and invite you over for dinner, or at least from what I've seen and experienced. I'd be so disappointed if I was visiting somewhere and they prepared Americanist food for me. Hamburgers are killer, though. Nothing like the hamburgers we eat. That's what Virtual's saying. I've seen some pics. Japan gets wild with their burgers, and I'm envious. Hummus in Japan is so good. Usually never anything like what we make in America. I've never seen their hamburgers. Now you got me curious. I'll have to go and look it up. Oh, look. Lucky for us, all the creatures, all the level 20s just piled in right here. All right. Hey, you want to place all your guys? Fine. Fine, two could play that game. We'll just place right on top of them. A glitch. Y'all can have that glitch. Might be the last battle. So I'm going to go ahead and say that's the last battle, because I do have to get off to work here in a bit. Not yet. Not yet. I have enough time to probably switch our teams over to the other team, but I'm afraid I'll lose track of Stream Raiders, so I'll just say that's probably the last. Yeah. Good place to end in the map anyway. What was I doing? Oh, I'm going back to get that item. I almost forgot. I'll put a picture in Discord, Tin. Thank you, Virtual. Yeah, I'll look at it. No, I don't know what they look like. The Japanese burgers. You know, so I've never been to Japan. So mostly what I know about it, Bum Rush, is my friend Hysteric Moon lives over there, and they tell me about it. And one of the things that they've told me, because I told them, oh, I would feel so bad going to Japan because I would be so touristy. I know I would. The first thing I'm going to do is go into every video game store I can find, and I'm going to go to the tourist section where all their tech shops are. That's where I want to go. And they were like, oh, no, everybody here is kind of used to it. They kind of expect it. And he told me that they're pretty kind about it. Like, they understand that that's what, you know, Americans are going there to see, that kind of stuff. But there's a lot of places I want to see, of course. Lots of historical sites there, too. What I really found in Japan is that as long as you try to communicate, even a really basic fashion, they're really good with body language cues. I believe that. I would believe that. Don't like runny eggs. I love dippy eggs. My family calls them dippy eggs, or like they're sunny side up eggs, but I like dippy eggs. I like eggs pretty much no matter how you can make them. Scrambled, sunny side up, omeletted. More Japan's, please enlighten us, share. I like hearing about I love hearing about other cultures. If you're from another culture, just share your stories, because I love hearing about other cultures. Techno Jelly, hello, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Alright, where's that belt? I need that belt. While I'm talking, I can go get that belt. I have plenty of cash to get it. There wasn't anything at the other store. Buy 10. No, I don't want to buy 10. It's a belt. Pretty sure that's just a piece of armor for Tinsera. She has the toxic ring on, but that's not that useful, honestly. Where'd the belt go? I'm missing it. I bought it, didn't I? Oh no, did I buy the wrong thing? Maybe I bought the wrong thing. Or was it up top? Oh, it's up top. I found it. Oh, they can actually wear both. They can have the ring and the belt since it's a belt. Well, that makes sense. Cool. Yeah, like Tinsera's like uber tank, you know. No, that's fine. I like that. I'll take that. Totally take that. But yes, share. Enlighten me. I don't mind. I did my objective for the day. I got out of the mines. That was the big thing I wanted to complete today on stream, was just get out of the mines. The story will continue so much better now. Oh, that's such a... What do they call that? A snag, I guess? A trap? I don't know what the word for it is. It's kind of just a... Wasn't a good plot device. I think you could have made the mine a little shorter, or at least made one section that went forward. The backtracking is what really makes the mines horrible. Too much backtracking. Oh, there it is. There it is. I think we go back to the river. Or, yeah, you just climb back up the ladder. We're going to climb down said ladders until we get to the river. Pretty sure that's where I go next. Those are all guard houses. Do you go back here? I don't think so. No, yeah. These were all like abandoned houses and stuff that we went through initially. Yeah. I don't think we go there. Pretty sure we go to the river. I think. You have to forgive me. It's been a long time since I played this game, but I'm pretty sure we have to go deal with the submarine. Oh, this was the playground. Did the kids come back? Yay, we did rescue them, right? Like nothing happened. My heart nearly stopped. Thank you, thank you. Yay, we did rescue all the kids. Lovely. I'm glad to see all the kids made it back. That's not what we were looking for. We're trying to find the other place. The river. I need to get to the river. Came from up there. We'll go down and around. Try this. We'll take enough paths. We'll find something eventually, right? Nothing up there? Oh, wait. I remember the mushroom forest. Yeah, I think that's where I go, right? Because Diago's shack is down there somewhere. There we go. Yeah, I got a trigger here. I think this is the right place I'm heading. I was that touristy person when I went. Total weeb, but you know what? I was still respectful and no one cared. I was in the arcade trying to get something from a claw machine, and the attendant saw that I was trying to get something, so she asked which one, and I pointed. So she opened the case and places the plushie on the edge of the drop zone, closes it up and motions for me to try it again. Got it first try. That's nice. Aw, that's a lovely story. That was nice of that worker. I think that's the most important thing. You could be a total weeb and be like the word that you're using there. I'd say you could go over and you could be a total tourist. Just be respectful and mindful of your surroundings. Like, read a bit about the culture before you go over and try to be mindful of their cultural differences. Yeah. I think they were more excited than I was excited. Yeah, most of the time you're going to find if you're overseas, as long as you take an interest in their actual cultures and you're trying your best to behave their rules, then they'll probably respect you a lot more. And it makes, it just makes common sense. Be nice to them. You've had nothing but good experience with the Snap at a Crane game arcades. The little crane games, I know sometimes they're like, I guess they're supposedly rigged, but I've played them and I've had fun. I typically at least can get a stuffed animal out of them, and that's fine by me. If I pay a couple bucks for a stuffed animal, I'm fine. Honestly, a couple of my favorite stuffed animals that I still have are from crane machines. I have a crazy one. I'll have to take a picture of some of them. I'm actually looking around my room right now because I've got them on little shelves. I have some really, really old and some pretty crazy stuffed animals here in my room that are from a crane machine. One of them was was a late dog. This was ages ago. But they were one of my favorite dogs of all time. It was an older boxer dog that belonged to our family, and it was their favorite stuffed animal. I won it out of a crane machine. They never destroyed it. They destroyed all their stuffed animals except for this one that they used to carry around and sleep with everywhere. And to this day, I've kept the stuffed animal because it reminds me of them. Whenever I see it sitting up on the shelf, I'm reminded of that dog and the times that we had together. They do have some really interesting stuffed animals. I always wonder where they get the stuffed animals because they're like the carnival stuffed animals. You can't just go to the store and buy them. A lot of the time they're like stuffed animals that you can't get anywhere else. Like the really big plushies at the carnivals, you can only get them at the carnivals. I love those toys. Those are some of my favorites. I'm always trying to win the big teddy bears or whatever animal it is, but I like those huge stuffed animals you can only get at a fair or a carnival or a state fair. I guess some circuses, depending on which kinds you go to, they have those like setups as a bears. Oh, speaking of bears, did you all convince Saito to put a really large bear in their throne? I just can't hear bears without hearing Saito in my head now. Yeah, it's kind of there, isn't it? Hey, you war people. I think he means you, girls. Stop it. This is serious. They just took off. If you hurry, you might catch them. Who are you speaking of? Guards and darglings. They must have been hiding when they heard about the mine and the mobs. We get the picture. So a couple of guards got away. Big deal. Actually, it may be a big deal. Huh? Those guards will undoubtedly return to their garrison if they make it. Oh no, they'll come back with friends. Lots of their friends. We must stop them. Give the locals time to organize and prepare defenses. Looks like we get to see more of the scenic wear then. Sure does. Better get moving. Come, we've not got a moment to spare. The garrison lies to the north, from Pei's home. If we hurry, we can beat them there. And then what? We stop them from alerting the garrison permanently. I knew she'd say that. Why did I ask? Why did I ask? I knew she'd say that. Come on, worry about it later. I love Stinger's personality. He's a goofball, but I love him. I don't know if I'd say he's one of my favorite characters in an RPG, but I do like him. I really love the... To be honest, I like everybody on their team. I've always adored most of the team in this game. No. I'm back to dodging fights. I really don't want to go to Garrison next, though. I'm not ready for that. I'm curious, can I go back to Diago's place and save? Because that would be a lot easier than traversing the dungeons. And I'm not quite ready. I don't... Yeah. Next stream, I'll do Garrison, and we'll do the whole finale of this part of the story. It kind of goes really quick, though, after this. You just gotta trust me. It does go quick after this. I think I could sleep here, right? There's also that, the chest. I forgot about that. There's that level 3. Oh, shush. You know you like us. I also like the music here. Can I switch characters? Oh, no. I might not be able to switch teams. I was going to go to the other team for a moment. I don't know if we can switch teams. I don't think he has a switch point, so maybe I do have to go back. Let me look. No, I don't think he has one of the little, like, the tiki heads for switching the teams. Oh, drat. I thought he had one of those things here so we could switch the team over. No, but I did send her some Legos she's got on throne now. Legos? Saito's gonna build Legos? Do you think we'll ever be able to convince Saito to build Legos on stream? I actually really adore watching people. Michi does that. Michi Hano builds Legos on stream. I love watching people build Legos. Oh no, Cool Face, come on. I was having a good day. Ah, Cool Face is here. In Stream Readers, of course. Maybe there's one outside near the sub. Oh, is there? Banshee, thank you. Maybe there's one near this. Let me go check. I was going to go to the other team. My plan was to go to the other team. I'm not ready for Garrison. At least not in my own storytelling. I wanted to hold on to that for a little bit. Oh, no, I don't think there is. That's all right. You sometimes stream... Yeah, you were doing some nice art the other day. No, I don't think I've seen you build Legos. I think I've popped in and you were drawing something a few times, and I've come in and you were putting together your other model. I don't think I've seen the Lego builds. I know you like building Lego. No, it's lovely art. Not giving yourself enough credit. I find a lot of artists do that. They downplay what they're doing. Art's not easy. Take it from me, it just doesn't come naturally to a lot of us. And even if I work at it, I still can't get to the level of... I guess if I really applied myself, anybody can do anything, but I just don't have the mind for it. I can't concentrate, I guess is a word. Like, I'll start to draw something, and I've got the picture in my head, and I know what I'm supposed to do to make it look the way I want, and I'll get about halfway through the process and then I just give up. I just can't finish it. I have so many sketches that are like unfinished. Remember when I was in art ages ago when I was in school? That always used to happen to me. Teacher would give us a art program, or like, this is what we're going to be drawing, and I'd get like halfway through it and I just couldn't finish. Like, my brain wouldn't let me. It would just get locked up and be like, nope, you're not going to finish this today. You're going to get about halfway through. I could see the beginnings of a face. It's good enough. All right, real quick, I need to run the commercials or else they'll start up right as we're trying to do Stream Raiders. I have the opposite problem. Oh, excuse me. My liquid went down the wrong pipe. a fantasia, so I can't imagine anything. Oh dear. I don't know what I would do without my imagination. I can imagine things very vividly. I can't always make it happen, but I can imagine things pretty well. My imagination was like, I don't know, it's a very like key quality I think of myself. Even when I was a kid, coming up with fantastical ideas to like do with a cardboard box. Give me a cardboard box, I'd turn it into a castle, a spaceship, a motorboat, and I'd come up with all kinds of things that we were doing too. I remember my siblings was like, get in the boat, we're in the safari, we're in the middle of a swamp, we're navigating, we have a spy to chase down, and I'd come up with all kinds of crazy stuff that we would do as kids. But you can't conjure the picture in your mind. I can understand what you're saying, yes. That you would know what it is, but you can't see it. It's kind of like when someone describes something to you. You might have read the wiki article, so you know what it is, but you can't see it in your head. You're like, I'd have to Google a picture because I don't know what it looks like. Cardboard boxes were the best thing as a kid. Oh, to the frustration of my parents. Because the bigger the cardboard box, the better. I will never. I think I've told this story once before, but it was a Christmas ages ago. And my dad got us it's a Playmates kitchen set. You can go and look it up. If you don't know what it looks like, it was a kitchen set, Playmates made it, so like little kids, hamburgers, and like it looked like a grill and a cooking pot and all that, fake food. Massive thing, big, like as big as a desk. And it was a play set, and it came in this massive box. I think that box was probably 4.5 feet tall box that it came in. And my dad assembled it and everything for us for Christmas. So, he rang the bells, and we came all downstairs to open our Christmas gifts. And we were opening our Christmas gifts, and we kept asking my dad about the box, and he was getting so frustrated because there was a box sitting in the corner that we had just noticed. We were done opening Christmas gifts. Our parents made a stage for the pictures. What did we do? We dropped all this wonderful things that my parents spent money on. We ended up running to that box, lifting it up, pushing it over, and then we started to play in it immediately. And I think what was going through, I don't remember my dad saying anything, but I can only imagine. My dad must have been like, really? I should have just got a cardboard box. Why did I buy that? In a sense, kids are like cats. Just give them a cardboard box and we're fine. So what you're saying, Tin, is that you're a cat, maybe. Perhaps myself and my sister were just cats at the time and we didn't realize it. We were fascinated by the cardboard box. Let me tell you, Bum Rush, I think we had that box for over a year. We cut it up. We turned it into a car, a ship, a castle. This is so dumb. The parents spend all that money, probably hundreds. I mean, like those Playmate sets back in the 90s. That was probably hundreds of dollars that they spent on that. We just wanted the cardboard box, like a $4 piece of cardboard. Good enough. This is how we were as kids. We had very wild imaginations that just got out of control. All right, I will be back just a moment. We have to run a short ad break because otherwise it'll do an ad while we're doing Stream Raiders, and I don't like that. So I'm going to go real quick. I'll grab a reload maybe on my coffee. Take a stretch, everyone. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, so I'm back. The ad should be... Well, that should be just about winding down? Yeah, I think so. I think it should be. Look at those lovely emotes. I love all the dancing emotes. I love those. The pops, Cyto pops, what amazing. I'm trying to see all the emotes. Lovely, lovely emotes. Heck. I love the heck. I need to get that shirt. It is a shirt, isn't it? I know it's a coffee mug. Maybe I'll just get the coffee mug. That would be kind of funny, and then I'd see it every morning. Do need a new tea mug. Give me Legos or something, I can actually tinker with it and figure it out. I was going to say, you do pretty good with Legos. You have some imagination, Bumrush, obviously, somewhere, because you take really lovely pictures, and you kind of have to have an imagination to take good photography. I have it as a sticker on my water bottle at work. I imagine that gets a lot of questions. That's lovely. Oh, look at the tank. Oh, that's right. OC got a new one. A tank. Oh, that's cool. I like the tank. Oh, virtual. That reminds me. Did you get emotes yet? Did you figure out what you're gonna do for emotes? Yeah. For those of you who didn't know, virtual did get affiliate. I think they're still working on their idea for what they want for their emotes. Thank you for the welcome back. No ideas yet. Well, we need a wolf. We need a wolf. There better be a digital wolf. You'll figure something out, Virgil. You'll figure something out. I mean, you're more than welcome to use any emotes you see on our channel as ideas for your own. Here we are talking about imaginations and ideas. You are a virtual wolf, so a pixelated wolf picture would be great. Yeah, there's so many lovely ideas for emotes. I love emotes. I love them. I collect all these emotes and I love them. Oh, I forgot. I got the new... I had another dancing one I forgot about. I have a bunch of dancing emotes. Yeah, sadly my time's running out. Fridays are really long anymore. I don't think we're going to be able to... I was going to switch teams. I was going to run Mac and switch teams. No, but I think we're going to get the Stream Raiders and I'm going to have to head out. I'd like enough time so I can eat a lunch quick and then get off to work. Maybe I'll get home early enough and I can make a stream tonight. Wow, my team is really well. You know, one thing about the mines. My team got really well equipped while we were down. For being lost, they have some of the best endgame gear now. That's fine. They're almost max level, actually. Oh yeah, the new hype emote's nice. Like, that's actually a pretty good hype emote. Yeah, the hype cute. They need to add more. They need more hype emotes. Oh no, 55 seconds. Battle starts soon. Let's see. I think we'll do fine, because, like, the enemy didn't really give us much on this one. The maze? Haha, game, you're mocking me. I was lost in a maze for, like, 3 days. This is the end of the maze. Both the Stream Raider and actual maze. What are you doing all the way up there? Just one lone troll. It's the bridge troll. It's all by himself. Well, that troll's gonna meet it untimely. Yeah, Bumrush put an epic fireball. And it gets gnome power? Great. Lovely. That should end that 20 that's up in the corner. Oh, we're gonna... What should I put down? I don't know. I think we're gonna crush them no matter what spell I put in. Oh no! Oh no, I got the error. Oh no, don't do this, game. Okay, I was gonna say, please don't do that. I really don't want to have to run it off the browser. That bomb just went, it's gone. This poor lone troll. Why did he, that's so weird that he was up there by himself. Who gets to it first? Plap. The good boy, the war beast. Love the war beast. All right, what do we got? Got a bomb. Kiatsu's not in this one, right? I normally give them to Kiatsu. Kiatsu likes them. Dum 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 dum. Boom 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 boom. Nice last battle. Yeah, I'll leave it there so we can do this one and maybe tonight. You know what? If I do get home on time, maybe I'll stream Raiders tonight and we'll just play dungeons. I know a lot of you want dungeon stuff. Speaking of which, in Stream Raiders is dungeons right now, so if you need keys, good time to go farm them. It's until Wednesday? I think it's until Wednesday. Let me check. I know, a few minutes. When is it? Yeah, okay, it ends in 5 days. So they resumed the dungeon. And I think we put a couple levels on the dungeon. Yeah, I think we did already. Because it had the Amazon. This is when they introduced the Amazon, but they continued it. Because they said that they acknowledged that they had a bunch of new players in the game. So what we were told by the viewer is true. They did acknowledge that they have an overwhelming amount of new players in this game. What scrolls came up? Nah, nothing I need. Did I get my quests done for today? No, not really. It's okay. I'll get them tomorrow. Or some other time. What did I get in rewards? Anything? I got keys. I could use more on my captain file. I only got 145. Oh! I didn't know I had the rubber band shinobi. Oh, but I gotta give up my favorite skin. Yeah, we'll try it out next time. That's my favorite one. Sellsword Shinobi is definitely my favorite Shinobi skin. I do want to try this one, though, at least to see it at some point. We'll have to try that one out. Yeah, dungeons. Maybe. If I get home on time, Bum Rush, probably do some dungeons. Yeah, I could see doing that later. Later tonight. Maybe I put some other game on, like I could put SteamWorld Build, because that game's easy to pause. I could, pause every 5 minutes. It doesn't matter. It's a builder game. I have a couple building games that I could do on stream while I'm playing dungeons. I wouldn't want to do a storyline game because it interrupts the story too often, or I forget. And I can't do a live action game like Elite Dangerous, because I also forget. But if it's something simple like a tactical game or turn-based game or builder game, yeah, those are easy to play while you're doing dungeons. Very easy to play while you're doing dungeons. Yeah, not hard at all. All right. Let me switch over here real quick. Right. Pains me to do so, but I do have to work before my weekend can start, so I'm going to be getting off here in a little bit. Let's see, where are we going? I probably can find us a nice place to go hang out. Let me see who's on. Oh, they must have got another new model. They have so many cool models. They're playing Roblox. I'll have to go say hi. Dory hasn't been on for a while. I'm gonna go say hi. All right, I found us a place to go and hang out. Let's see. Let me get you. Their name is adorable. I'm adorable, to be exact. And they are a queen fairy. One of the fae queens that I know. I know a couple of them, actually. But they're lovely. And they always have great models. It looks like they just got a new model. Oh, it's not even it's a PNG? Wow, I didn't even realize it was a PNG when I looked over. Irregardless, I've known Dory for a long time. It's another one of my friends that I met through Zathy. So we're going to go and say hi to them. I have input on dungeons if you run it tonight. If not, no worries. Zymar, thank you for joining us. It was a lovely time. You have a good one. Everybody, have a good day. Hope your Friday starts well. And that you all have fun. If it is your weekend and you are starting into it, congratulations, you've made it to the Friday. If it is not your weekend and you're like me and you got to work, well, you'll get through it. I know I'll get through it. I'm going to go and get something quick to eat. start my day, and I'll let you all know if I get home on time to do anything. Otherwise, the next scheduled stream is Sunday. So Sunday night, we got Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Night. Be sure to join us for that. And you all take care. Be safe. And I'll see you next time.